न युक्तं कूपखननं सन्दीप्ते वह्निना गृहे. So the first line is actually, I'm not sure if they have mentioned it here. Chintaniya hi vipadam adaveva pratikriya na yuktam na koopakananam yuktam pradipte vannina grihe. That's the subhashitam here. But he has made it into a different way. Yeah. Go on.
न युक्तं कूपखननं सन्दीप्ते वह्निना गृहे श्री आ वरदराजन न्यायशिरोमणि.
This Varadarajan person only, yeah, he has done the Chittoor Sabha books, many books he has written. I think the Sandhi Viveka, Samasa Kusmavali and all have been written by him.
Oh, okay.
Nyaya Shiromani is a pariksha, or what is it?
Yeah, it is a title, a pariksha that they give for that. Yeah. Maybe this Shiromani title is there in Andhra, some university also. But here we have Sanskrit college in Madras, which offers Shiromani. You have Nyaya Shiromani there also. But for a long time, I don't know who did Nyaya Shiromani there. Yeah.
लोकव्यवहारे बहूनां सूक्तिरत्नानां प्रचारः प्रसारश्च भृशं दृश्यते. In Lokavyavahara, in the
worldly affairs.
Worldly affairs. Bahunam Suktiratnanam, many good sayings which are like gems. Suktiratnaha, Ratnanam, Pracharaha, propagation and prasaraha, communication. Chabrisham Drishyate.
Spread of it is being seen.
Seen a lot, Brisham. Parantu Prithivyam Vartamananam Asmad Drisham Tad Upadanam Parikshya Eva Kartavyam. But those, I mean,
sayings.
People like us, we who are living in earth, that's the meaning?
Prithivyam Vartamananam. Yeah, those who are in this bhumi have to,
take it with investigation, like examining it. Tad upadanam means tad swikaranam pariksha eva kartavyam. You have to take it after examining it. Ratnanam sangraham na kopi akshipati. Nobody objects the collection of gems. Apitu kartavya pariksha. Also, the examination has to be done.
That is, nobody stops anybody from collecting. See, collecting gems is good, but at the same time, you also have to collect good gems. Analyze it and then collect it.
Okay. Ratnahari tu parthivaha aparikshya avimrishya va grinhan vanchito bhavet iti ashanka Jagati Jagarti eva. Okay. Ratnahari tu parthivaha aparikshya avimrishya va grinhan vanchitah bhavet iti ashanka jagarti eva. So Ratnahari, one who takes those gems to parthivaha.
You can say a collector. So let's say it is a king or a patron who is a collector of gems. And he collects these gems, grinhan, without aparikshya, avimrishya, without examining it or without analyzing it, investigating. He just collects the gems, then vanchitaha bhavet.
He may get cheated. Iti ashanka, that doubt, jagarti eva, that arises. Jagarti eva.
It is present. Yeah.
Pariksha punaha desha kala sthiti gatihi anurudhya karya. Also, this examination has to be conducted based on desha, kala and sthiti gati. That means based on the place, time and the situation.
Gati here refers to probably the margam, desha gatihi, desha gatim anurudhya. It has to follow the path of or path kudalla adu eppadi solradhu desha poku trend, a trend of the particular country, time and situation.
Trend. Okay. तत् परीक्षायां प्रवृत्तायां रत्नानां तद् आभासानाम् अथ रत्नानामपि वा मध्ये उत्कर्ष अपकर्ष निष्कर्षे अधिकारितारतम्येन परिग्रहः सम्भवति. तत् परीक्षायां प्रवृत्तायां when that examination is being conducted, ratnanam tad abhasanam, so the gems and those which are looking like gems, tad abhasanam.
No, I think
Atha-
here you have to take it as अथ रत्नानामपि वा मध्ये. Okay. Ratnanam tadabhasanam madhye. Prathamam. The first point is between gems and look-alike gems. Okay. Tadabhasanam. And then even among the gems,
Among
let's
the
say
gems.
among the precious gems also, there can be a taratamyam, right?
The utkarsha, apakarsha, nishkarsha, like superior, inferior, you have to make a distinction.
Decision.
Nishkarsha, ascertain.
Nishkarsha is a decision with respect to whether this is a more precious or this is not precious gem. Iti, in that vishaya of determining, nirnaye, nishkarshe nama nirnaye.
निर्णये अधिकारितारतम्येन परिग्रहः सम्भवति. अधिकारितारतम्येन means based on the qualification. अधिकारितारतम्येन
Based on the qualification.
the qualification. परिग्रहः सम्भवति.
Examiner, one who looks at it. See, if an examiner is able to understand the more precious it is, then yes. Otherwise, he is not able to figure out the quality of the gems also. So, it actually depends on the person who examines the gems. So, adhikari taratamyena, because of the up and down or the difference in the capabilities of a person who is the adhikari, who is the examiner. Then only parigraha sambhavati. So this parigraha is the acceptance of the ratna.
Acceptance. Acceptance.
So ratnanam tadabhasanam ratnanam api va parigraha taratamyena sambhavati iti.
One more time.
Okay.
He said ratnanam tadabhasanam, which means jewels and those that look like jewels, right?
Yes.
Those that glitter like gem.
Sorry?
So reason to say ratnanam apiva again, right?
So
among the real gems also.
Even among the real gems, there can be one which has a better clarity than this one. Andamadri, blue jagara, illiya. Is it an imitation diamond? No, that is there.
Utkarsha
Relation of quality.
would mean excellence. Apakarsha would mean
Inferiority or
Dosham irukra diamond.
superiority and
Nishkarsha would mean throwing it out. That could be the abhasas that we're throwing it out.
Sorry, enna? Purila.
Utkarsha would be the ones that we are throwing out.
No, Utkarsha, no. Utkarsha, Apakarsha, Nishkarshe, Nirnaye. In deciding whether this is a good gem or an Apakarsha or a bad gem.
Okay.
In that matter, the acceptance of the gems depends on the taratamyam of the adhikari also, whether the examiner is able to look at it. Clear?
Yes.
Okay. Next.
किंच लोकव्यवहाराय प्रवृत्ति निवृत्ति अत्यंतं अपेक्षिते. So apekshite is in dvivachana. Pravritti nivritti. Kincha, furthermore, loka vyavaharaya, for the worldly affairs, pravritti nivritti, like
or for the functioning of the world. In order to function in the world, we also need to look at what is pravritti and nivritti. Pravritti is to do some action, nivritti is to refrain from some action. These two are needed for anything in this world. See, for me to go and check whether a gem is good or not, there should be a pravritti towards that. If I don't even care whether it is Rangoon diamond or Blue Jagger diamond, or if it is an imitation American diamond, then it doesn't matter. So, pravritti nivritti is avashyam.
Okay, is it apekshite va, apekshete va?
Apekshite is also fine, no?
अपेक्षिता
अपेक्षन्ते right?
अपेक्षिता अपेक्षिते लता लता लते लताः like that, right?
It's not a
त
Kta
प्रत्ययन्त.
pratyaya.
not a thing.
Oh, okay.
Instead of tingantam, it's a kta pratyaya.
इष्टे प्रवृत्तिः अनिष्टात् निवृत्तिः इत्यस्ति लोके रीतिः. So inclination to do something which they like and refrainment from doing what they don't like. This is the thing that we observe in the loka, in the prapancha. तदर्थे विविधाः धर्माः नानाशास्त्राणि बहूनि सुभाषितानि च प्रवर्तन्ते. For that there are many dharmas and many shastras, sciences, and bahuni subhashitani, and many subhashitas are there. श्रुतयः स्मृतयः वा पुराणानि चरितानि वा सर्वाण्यपि सुभाषितानामेव स्वभावानुभवादि सिद्धानां रूपान्तराणि. Okay, श्रुतयः all the Vedas, स्मृतयः स्मृतिस्, अथवा पुराणानि all the Puranas, चरितानि histories, वा सर्वाणि अपि all these सुभाषितानामेव स्वभाव अनुभवादि सिद्धानां. So it tells whatever
No, all of these Vedas, Smriti, Purana, and history. History, all of these things are Rupantarani. These are different forms of Subhashita. That's all. The Subhashitas which are
Swabhava Anubhava Siddhanam, like by experience which is proven by Subhashita, and that is what is there in Subhashita, and these are all the Rupantaras of that same thing.
Of the same Puranas. So Swabhava Siddha and Anubhava Siddha. Either it is something that is naturally existing in the world and we know it, or Anubhava Siddham, something that is experienced by each person. They have written it in the form of a Subhashita. So these Subhashitas are actually a different format of the Shruti, Puranam, etc. I don't know if you have come across this text called Charucharya. Actually, in the YouTube channel also there may be some small snippets from that text. It is a text which has only Anushtup shlokas, Charucharya. And the first line is like a Subhashitam, like a proverb. And then the second line indicates one Purana story. So it's like substantiating that line with a Puranic story. So the explanation will like an Arthantaranyasa, yeah. Okay. Like Hanuman Abdi Matarat Kim Dushkaram Mahatmanam, right? But it's the reverse. So the first line would be a generalized statement. The second line would be an example from the Purana.
So, okay. I've seen this on your channel, right? You've put a few of these on your channel, right?
Yes, I have. Charucharya.
Okay.
And but in this sentence that we just read out, they've elevated it's not like the Shrutis are like Subhashitas, but the Subhashitas are different form of the Shrutis. They've elevated the Subhashitas to the primary
Shruti. Yes.
Yeah. It is opposite.
Yeah.
अतः तेषां तादृशानां वा प्रभावः जनमनस्सु वरीवर्ति. Therefore, तादृशानां okay, the prabhava, the effect of that subhashitas and subhashitas are jana manassu, in the minds of people, varivarti. It's
exist really well. Atishayena vartate iti.
Young look.
So tesham subhashitanam tadrishanam subhashitanam, those subhashitas of those types which are reflective of the Vedas, the greatness or the prabhava, the effect of it is well seen in the minds of the people.
एवं विधि निषेधात्मकानां सुभाषितानां लोकस्थितेः अनुकूलायां प्रवृत्तौ एव तात्पर्यम्. अन्ततो गत्वा विधिरूपं प्रत्यक्षतः प्रवर्तकं चेत् निषेधात्मकम् अनिष्टात् निवृत्तिं सम्पाद्य विधौ प्रवृत्तेः आनुकूल्यं सम्पादयति. एवं विधिनिषेधात्मकानां सुभाषितानां this way the subhashitas which impose some vidhi and which negate nishedha, those kind of subhashitas lokastitehe anukulayam pravruttau eva tatparyam. The purport is in pravritti only, for the help of the prapancha, for the people.
Anukula pravrittihi. So the subhashitanam tatparyam tu kutra vartate iti chet anukulayam pravrittau vartate. Anukulam to what? Lokasthiti. So the subhashit, the actual essence of subhashitas is to make people enter into, make people do things which is appropriate or anukulam for lokasthiti, for the loka maryada, for loka dharma.
Oh, appropriate for loka dharma. Okay.
And what is vidhi nishedhatmaka?
Vidhi is injunction, nishedha is negation. So vidhi ingaradu satyam vada dharmam chara. You have to do it. Adu vandu vedathila there are different types of sentences in Vedas and each one is defined in a way. So either it is vidhyatmaka vakyam in Vedas. Vidhyatmakam nale vidhi, you have to do this order. So satyam vada, dharmam chara, command. Injunction abdimu. Negation is nishedhatmakam. Swadhyayan ma pramaditavyam. One should not have a lapse in our daily routine of study. Swadhyaya or Vedic study. Illana na kalanjam bakshayet. One should not eat onions. Idella vandu na iti yatra vartate. Those type of vakyams are nishedha vakyam in Vedas. So Veda is either vidhi or nishedam only. There can be other statements also, like Indra is the best devata or Vayu is the fastest devata. All of that are called arthavada. In the sense they are praising statements, yet they have to be connected to either a vidhi or a nishedha vakyam. Otherwise there is no prayojanam for Veda. So the purport, the prayojanam of Veda itself is to either order some people into action or to stop somebody from adharma action. Okay.
अंततो गत्वा विधिरूपं प्रत्यक्षतः प्रवर्तकं चेत्
in the end
विधिरूपं in the end विधिरूपं प्रत्यक्षतः प्रवर्तकं चेत् those commands directly instigates प्रवर्तकं चेत् निषेधात्मकं अनिष्टात् निवृत्तिं सम्पाद्य विधौ प्रवृत्तेः आनुकूल्यं सम्पादयति. But the negation subhashitas which negate something, anishtat nivrittim sampadya, they make you revert from the bad things, and hence in that way it will again vidau pravrittehe anukulyam sampadayati. It will make you do what is told in the vidhi. So it just does it in a roundabout.
So it prompts you to act only. So it is called karma kandam for a reason. Vedas, the first section of the Vedas is called karma kanda because karma means action. It has to make you act. Nishedha only stops you from acting. Then how can it be a karma kanda? It stops you from acting in an from getting an anishta phalam. And in turn, it says if you do these actions, then you get an ishta phalam. So by stopping you from doing adharma, it actually ends up prompting you into doing dharma karyam. Adukada it says vidhau pravrittihi pravrittehe anukulyam sampadayati.
अतः कथंचित् निषेधात्मकानाम् अपि पर्यालोचनम् आवश्यकमेव. Therefore, somehow even the ones which are negating, those kind of subhashitas also have to be investigated. Paryalochanam avashyakam. Here na yuktam kupakananam is a nishedha vakya, right? So that's why
he's bringing that in right now.
इदं सुभाषितं व्यर्थप्रयत्ने प्रवृत्तस्य निवर्तनपरम्. This subhashita na yuktam kupakananam sandipte vanhina grihe. When the house is on fire, it is not right to at that time to dig the well, right? So
it's not appropriate to kupakhanana, dig a well.
But the Indian is actually pravritti of Karanam much before the fire comes.
Chintaniya vipadam adaveva pratikriya. That's the original first part.
But he sees it in a different way, right? Here.
This is he writes very beautifully.
Idam subhashitam vyartha prayatne pravrittasya nivartanaparam. This subhashita is stopping from doing useless.
Is directed towards param asti khalu. So nivartana param is directed towards stopping someone who has who has entered into a vyartha prayatnam, a futile effort.
Okay. गृहदाहे संभवति तत् क्षणकर्तव्यः तच्छमोपायः. नो चेत् सः एव अग्निः निकटस्थानि अपि गृहाणि दग्धुं प्रवर्तते. गृहदाहे संभवति सति सप्तमी. When the house is on fire, tat kshana kartavyah tat chamopayah. At that moment we have to think about stopping the shamana, like stopping the
extinguishing the fire. So the kshana kartavyah, the work that has to be done at that moment, is finding out an upayam, finding out an idea to tat shama, agni shamanartham tatra upayah drashtavyah.
No chet saha eva agnihi nikatasthanyapi grihani dagdhum pravartate. If we don't do that, then that same fire can burn down the nearby houses also.
It starts to burn. Pravartate ityukte begins, prarambhate iti. So dagdhum pravartate, it starts to burn all of the houses that are close by. Nikatasthani. I think we are so used to using sthitani that sthani doesn't even strike in our mind. No? Nikatasthitani is so easier.
Grihe lagnasya आशुषुक्षणेः प्रशमने मृद्वारि बाष्प प्रयोगादिकं तत्क्षणकर्तव्यं भवति. न तु कूपखननं जलसम्पादनाय युज्यते तदात्वे. गृहे लग्नस्य आशुषुक्षणेः इत्युक्ते अग्नेः
आशुषुक्षणिः इति प्रातिपदिकं. सो आशुषुक्षणिः क्षणि. समन्तात् शोष्टुं
it dries right, dries down.
Destroys everything around or dries up everything around.
Mukshu shushukshu, basically shukshan, something like that.
Shushukshati.
Oh, okay. Sannanta something.
Sannanta, yes. It is a sannanta pratyaya.
Grihe lagnasya ashushukshणेः, the fire which has been burning the house,
which is caught on to the house, no? Lagnam, it is attached to the house.
Caught on to the house. Caught on to the house. Prashamane, to extinguish that, mridvari, mud or clay or whatever, mud, right? Sand. Vari, water, bhashpa prayogadikam, steam, you have to use all those. Tatshana kartavyam bhavati. Immediately it has
tears.
to be used.
How can you use tears? Bhashpa is more like ushma, steam, vapor, or misting.
न तु कूपखननं जलसम्पादनाय युज्यते तदात्वे. But not digging the well to get the water will fit at that time is fitting.
Tadatve kale.
But not necessarily steam. Just like hot water. We need
mist.
Water spray, Madhi.
Water spray, misting.
Spray. Okay. तदाह न युक्तं कूपखननम् इति. And thus it is said, na yuktam kupa khananam. It is not.
Tadaha tasmat uchyate na yuktam iti.
Therefore it is said. Therefore it is said. Okay. Therefore it is said, na yuktam kupa khananam. It is not, what do you say in English?
Appropriate or appropriate.
Appropriate to dig the well. Vilambe sati hi sandagdham griham gehapater nashtam kashtam cha janayati. Vilambe sati, if it gets delayed, sandagdham griham, the burnt house, gehapatehe nashtam kashtam cha janayati. It causes loss and difficulty or problem for the grihaswami, for the owner of the house. तथा अन्य गृह स्थानम अपि उपतापयति. ओके, उपतापयति. तथा also
अन्य
गृहस्थान अपि उपतापयति. Okay, correct.
गृहस्थान अपि correct. Also anya grihastha, those who are other dwellers,
members of the family. Also it creates misery for the upatapayati, right? Tapanam karayati. So it's a causal form here. So it tortures even people who are other people also who are in the house.
Atah satvaram karya sadhanopayashrayanameva variya iti siddham. Therefore satvaram, quickly, karya sadhana upaya ashrayanam, resorting to appropriate means to achieve the work is more preferable. Variya is more preferable. Iti siddham. Iti is established. So you have to do what has to be done quickly.
One minute. It is better, or it is the better option, a more preferable option to ashrayanam, to go and seek out upaya, ideas for karya sadhanam, to accomplish our work at that point of time immediately. Yeah, correct. It's a takaranta padam, variyaha, variyasi, variyamsi. So variyan would be the pullinga and variyasi would be strilinga padam. Variyaha Napumsakalingam.
Is Napumsakalinga. Okay. Dahyamane grihe kupam khanitva vari sampadanam yuddharambe shastrabhyasam gnapayati. When the house is on fire, digging the well to get water reminds of practicing the using of weapons when the war has started.
We have a saying in Tamil, Kadasi Kalathila Shankara Shankarambo. Sagara Sametha. When you are about to die, there is no point in doing Namasparanam. You have to have done it all through your life to get that. When you are about to die, no words will come out of your mouth. Kapodgari Vaktre. Bhayotkampi Gatre. Words won't come at that point of time. So you have to practice beforehand and accumulate your punyam beforehand.
Pravritte shastra sampate shastrabhyasam kurvan balahava balishahava syat natu veera suvirova. When the weapons are flying, shastra sampate, or when the weapons are coming down, pravritte, shastrabhyasam kurvan, at that time practicing how to use those weapons, he must be a bala or a balish. He must he is not experienced, right? Basically it means he is not a veera or a suvira. If he's trying to practice at that time, he is he's like a child or a childish
Balisha person. Is childish person. Natu veeraha suviraha. He is neither a warrior nor a great and idula undalla pravritte shastra sampate Geethaila undunu nenikiren.
शस्त्र संपाद्यम्य पांडवः ऋषि
धनुरुद्यम्य
correct.
But
Yeah.
shastra sampada,
Samayagna.
it actually means yuddham, I think. Of course, it means the falling of the weapons, but I think it means yuddham as a whole. Shastra
Yuddham, yes. Pravritte Shastra Sampate, when the weapons are all flying here right now. That is when the Yuddhe Pravritte Sati. Iti.
समयज्ञता समयस्फूर्तिः सत्वरप्रवृत्तिः च इत्येतत् कर्मवीराणां लक्षणं समयज्ञता knowing the time and समयस्फूर्तिः
Presence of mind.
presence of mind. Okay.
Samaya spurtihi, any idea that just flashes at the perfect time. Samaye spurtihi, samaya spurtihi. So more like a presence of mind. And then satvara pravrittihi can mean action.
Quickly taking
quick action.
एतत् कर्मवीराणां लक्षणं. These are the lakshanas of those who are engaged in action. Karmavira. Okay. Some then न समयज्ञो हि तत्समये सिद्धोपायैः कार्यं सम्पादयति. Those with the presence of mind, one who is with presence of mind, tatsamaye, during that time, siddhopayaihi, using proven methods, karyam sampadayati, he accomplishes the task. Na vilambya palapradan upayan anudhavati. नवा कार्यनाशदर्शिनः क्रियाकलापान् न विलम्ब्य फलप्रदान उपायान् न अनुधावति. Those which give result, delayed result, those kind
correct.
of methods, he will not go behind those kind of methods. नवा कार्यनाशदर्शिनः क्रियाकलापान्.
This is also an adjective to kriya kalapan. And action, group of actions. Kalapaha nama samuha. Kriya samuhan karyanasha darshinaha kriya samuhan na anudhavati. He does not go behind actions which clearly show that it is going to destroy the goal or destroy the action itself.
Okay. साध्य साधन प्रसंगः हि अव्यवधानम् अपेक्ष्यते. साध्य साधन प्रसंगः हि
Sadhyam is goal, sadhanam is tool. So the in the context of tool and goal, or the instrument ends and means, yeah, there should be an avyavadhanam apekshyate. There expects an intermittent cause. Adu enna solluva? Something that is, there is no gap in between the two. There is an
gap.
Yeah. So invariable occurrence is expected.
Okay.
avyavahita saptami, parasaptami.
Purila.
Vyakaranam we say avyavahita saptami, parasaptami.
Invariable, illaya?
Right next, connected right next to it, udane.
So whatever action we take, it should immediately give result. Those kind of actions we have to
It should be connected with that. Something like Vyapti, if this happens, this has to happen. Types of, there should be a correlation between the sadhya and the sadhana in that manner.
साध्य साधने उपायस्य आचरणं प्रशस्यते.
To achieve the goal,
to achieve the goal, the means is very important. Right?
Praised well. The action, the means, doing the proper means is praised well. So, appadi eduthukanum.
कार्य संपत्तिः कारण कलापस्य विरहं विलम.
The previous sentence, like the means which accomplishes the goal is praised, not the mean which does not accomplish a goal.
illa adil ama
कार्य साधने उपायस्य आचरणं. So the upayam which can accomplish, which definitely will accomplish the sadhyam, karya sadhyam, that one only
sadhya sadhane. Okay, in accomplishing the sadhyam, upayasya acharanam prashasyate na eppadi solral?
the because there can be different types of karanam. The one karanam which definitely will achieve our desired goal, that acharanam of that karan, that one only will be appreciated.
அவ்வளவு தூரம் இங்க சொல்லலையே.
Doesn't
நம்ம
he just
The practicing the means which will accomplish the goal, that is what is praised.
साध्य साधने यः उपायः वर्तते तस्य उपायस्य आचरणम् एव प्रशस्यतेன்னு நீங்க விவரிக்கிறீர்கள் இல்லையா?
Sadhya sadhana is in accomplishing the goal, right?
Correct. So when we try to understand this, sadhya sadhane upayasya acharanam kartavyam ityeva asmabihi svikritam purvam. Upayasya acharanam kartavyam. Instead of that, she is saying yena upayena tatra sadhyasya sadhanam bhavishyati tadrisha upayasya eva acharanam prashasyate iti. She is reading so much of aharyam there.
Okay.
so
Fine.
Normal meaning that you said was in the context of sadhya and sadhana, the act of accomplishing or doing the upaya or upaya.
Acting itself சும்மா உட்கார்ந்துட்டு இருக்க கூடாதுங்கறேன். ஏன்னா
கடைசி நிமிஷத்துல கூப்பக்கரண பண்ண முடியாது.
Exactly. You have to work towards that goal already. Upaya, you will have to work towards that upayam even beforehand. அதுக்காக சொல்றேன். இல்லையா?
The one
But
that is
you should not be doing some unnecessary wasteful acts, something which will not even give you.
அதெல்லாம் நீங்க உங்களோட எஸ்ஸே எழுதிருச்சே எழுதிருங்க. சரியா? When we are understanding this, that is not there. அதுக்காக. Okay. Yes, no kagada. Only cause and effect is established. Yes, well should already be there before. Correct. இதெல்லாம் நீங்க you can write in your essay. Humorous ah nanna irukum. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, we think about digging the well before everything happens, but here he is saying when it has already happened, just do extinguishing. Don't try to.
Correct.
He goes in a different way.
From this side.
Yeah. Karya sampattihi karanakalapasya viraham vilambam va na sahate. Accomplishing the task will not tolerate delay or separation, viraham,
absence of any karana.
Absence.
You can say viraham can be an absence of any karana. அது if you keep rasam on the stove and then you can't go to the store and buy tomato for it, no? So
Tomatoes.
you have, at least in the US you cannot. In India, I really miss that. In India it was so easy.
Yeah. Went to the street.
You can keep rasam and then go to the store and buy.
Yeah.
My sister used to ask like that only, and I used to run across the street.
Yes.
நீங்க போக கூட வேண்டாம். Sometimes வண்டியிலே வாத்து வாசலே அதாவது
Correct.
இருப்பான்.
So you can just go and buy. I know.
दग्धे गृहे पश्चात् सम्पादितमुदकं किमर्थकं स्यात्. When the house is burning,
already burnt. Dagdhe grihe.
Dagdhe. When the house is already burnt, paschat, later if you acquire the water, udakam sampaditam chet, kimarthakam syat, for what
purpose?
What purpose it will serve, yeah. Okay. Atah pratyupannam atibrute.
Pratyutpanna matihi. Pratyutpanna matihi brute.
Correct. Pratyutpanna matihi brute. Those with presence of mind say, right? Pratyutpanna mati. Na yuktam kupa khananam sandipte vanhina grihe. That is why those with presence of mind say, it's not right, appropriate to dig the well when the house is on fire. पूर्वोक्तं सुभाषितं न केवलं गेहे पर्यवसति अपितु देहे देशे च. The subhashita which is told before does not apply only to house. It also applies to body and the country also. Our nirogah dridagatrah grihi. नीरोगः दृढगात्रः गृही देशस्य उत्तमनेता स्यात्. One without any disease and one who has got able body, strong body, grihi. So one who is a grihastha. Deshasya uttama neta syat. He may become a good leader for the country. Adhinayakascha syat. Adhinayaka is same leader, right?
A prime minister or president. Supreme. Supreme Nayaka. So he could be a leader or he could be Adhinayaka, which is the country's prime minister kind of person.
So the normal a person who's not a householder cannot be a good leader?
Reverse patti sollala. If he is this, he is that. That doesn't mean that the opposite is doesn't work. Avashyam illa. There can be exceptions everywhere.
Yeah. Nitya roginah bhoga bhagyadikam na mude. Those who are always afflicted with disease, they cannot enjoy the bhoga and the bhagya, the luck and the fortunes or what is it? The
enjoyments and good fortune. So nitya roginaha shashti vibhakti. Shashti atra. So a person who is suffering every day with some kind of a disease or not, for him bhoga, enjoyment, and bhagyam, good fortune, etc. na mude. This is in fourth case here. Santoshaya na bhavati iti. Mud is in mude actually chaturthi vibhakti atra.
Chaturthi, okay.
तथा
कलहिनः नित्य शंकितस्य वा गृहं न भवति. Similarly, those who are constantly fighting, kalahinah, quarreling, nitya shankitasya va. Nitya shankita means
daily doubtful, doubting everybody in the house, who doesn't trust anybody. Someone who doesn't trust, someone who constantly quarrels, for him the house is never a house, it is like a forest. Kintu vanameva. That is not the peaceful vanam that we are talking about, but the vanam where there are a lot of wild animals.
Okay. Dehasya rogah analah. Gehasya kalahah analah. Deshasya antah kalahah analah. For the body, disease is the fire. Anala is the fire. Gehasya, for the house, quarreling is the fire. And for the country, inner fighting is the fire.
Civil disturbance.
Rugnasya shantihi alabhya. For those who are having disease, for a person who has disease, shantihi alabhya. There's no peace of mind.
Okay.
Gehe adhika
praja utpatya.
Prajotpatya. Gehe adhika prajotpatya grihajeevanamapi vidhuram bhavati. If there are more progeny, more kids in the house, right? The life in the house also becomes miserable. Vidhuram bhavati. Oh God, this is some.
He's probably
the opposite of what everybody says, right?
It means bharam, right? Duram means bharam, right? Vidhuram means tough to bear.
Miserable.
Yeah. Griham vidhuram bhavati. Griha jeevanam vidhuram bhavati. Not a kriya visheshanam. Right?
Actually, adjective. Just an adjective. Griha, like Ramaha, Veeraha asti, like that.
He was not living in the baby booming age where there was a decline and people had to be urged. That sort of a time. There was actually 1976, 79 and all, there was this forcible to stop population increase.
Having more kids.
நாமே இருவர் நமக்கு எதுக்கு இருவர் ஒருவர்
ஆமா அந்த மாதிரி there were many advertisements and all that. அப்போ
Yeah, we used to see Arati Gobbalu, Kirati Gobba. Son for Kirti and girl for doing Arati.
okay.
That is how in Kannada they were.
Wow. Okay.
In the 90s,
Desh-
people were having 9 kids, right? In his time when he was.
Yeah. ஆமா அதெல்லாம் நார்மல். இப்போ 1 among 6, 1 among 9 இதெல்லாம் it was just very normal. I know. Okay.
यदि देशे पुनः अन्तःकलहः जायते तर्हि देशीयाभिवृद्धिर्निरुद्धा स्यात् तृतीयस्य च लाभो भवेत्. यदि देशे पुनः अन्तःकलहः जायते, if there is a civic unrest or civil war within the country, if that happens, tarhi then deshiya abhivriddhi niruddha, to hinder the progress of the country, that may happen. It may hinder the progress of the country. Tritiyasya cha labho bhavet. A third party may benefit out of that.
When two people are fighting, the third one gains.
Such anala visheshah siddhopayairev prashamyah natu sadhyopayaihi. So
this kind of an anala vishesha.
This kind
fire.
of special fire. Siddhopayaireva, those which are proven methods. It can be extinguished only through proven methods. Natu sadhyopayahi, not by things which can be achieved later, like later achievable measures. Okay. Upakhananam vilambya phalapradam sadhyopayam jalasampadanam rupayati. Digging of the well represent delayed yielding of the fruit and sadhyopaya, that which can be achieved, that kind of a upaya it is, digging of the well. Atah tat na upayujyate dahyamane grihe. Therefore that upaya is not used when the house is on fire.
See, when you try to translate this, Kupakhananam vilambya phalapradam sadhyopayam will be tough to do that. So Kupakhananam vilambya phalapradam sadhyopayam jalasampadanam rupayati. So that vilambya phalapradam has to be connected together.
So, says in the previous sentence, siddhopayaihi eva prashamya. And what he means is the ready-made solutions have to be used, not solutions that will be constructed and take time on the spot. Right?
Correct.
Yes.
Already available means not yet to be achievable means.
Correct.
Yet to be achievable. Correct. Okay.
Purva.
अतः तन्नुपयुज्यते दह्यमाने गृहे. Next. पूर्वसम्पादितेन मृत् वारि भाष्पादिना गृहदाहः प्राशम्येत. Prashamyeta. So the burning of the house should be extinguished by previously acquired sand, water and sprinkle or whatever mist. Anaya eva ritya apatkale dharma mimamsa vratha kalayapanam nopayogi. Na upayogi. Anaya eva ritya apatkale, in this way, during the calamity, dharma mimamsa, what is right and what is not right, that mimamsa, that
vichara.
Vritha kalayapanam na upayogi, that is waste of time and also not useful.
So analyzing whether this is dharma or not dharma, apatkale etat kartavyam va na kartavyam va iti tatra vicharaha vritha, it is a waste of time. Artaha
sannaturasan artaha san aturah san va apadi यदि यद्यत् करोति तत् तदापद्धर्मत्वेन परिगण्यते तत् आपद्धर्मत्वेन परिगण्यते आर्तः सन् being distressed and आतुरः सन् in a hurry
रोगी आतुरः नाम रोगी खलु so artaha is a person who is suffering, atura is a rogi, one who is suffering from a disease.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, aturaha. So a diseased person, when you are suffering from a great disease or when you are suffering from a great so manovyatha shariravyatha ubhavapi atra nidrishyate. So artaha nama manovyatha yasya vartate, aturaha nama shariravyatha.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I Kannada bhashayaः प्रभावः.
Oh, okay. Kannada bhashayam
Atura is urgent.
Okay.
Atura.
Oh, okay.
That's
I know that
mistake.
No worries. Apadi.
Apadi during the calamity. Yadyat karoti, whatever he does. Tattad apadharmatvena pariganyate. That is considered as apadharma. That is the right thing to do in the times of need, like in an emergency time.
Emergency.
Emergency dharma. Apadharmanam तथा विविध प्रायश्चित्तानां च प्रसंगः अस्माद् भारतीय संस्कृतेः अनूचानमौदार्यं स्मारयति आपद्धर्माणां तथा विविध प्रायश्चित्तानां. So the right things to do at the time of emergency and different kinds of atonement च prasangah अस्मद् भारत it shows the generosity or audarya of our Bharatiya Samskriti, right?
Anuchanam audaryam. Anuchanam can mean behavior or anuvachanam karoti. Vedasya yaha anuvachanam karoti saha. So Vaidikam audaryam. So it is in accordance with the Vedas. This kind of an audaryam, this kind of a noble hearted behavior, nobility is sanctioned by the Vedas.
Okay.
But that's why Drona also took up arms, right? We read in Veni Samharam. Apadharma.
Sanctioned
Yeah.
by सत्कार्य साधनाय सतावा असतावा मार्गेण प्रवर्तन्ते मानवाः. To achieve good, accomplish good work, human beings take good or bad path.
Go through a proper path or a improper path.
Does he say that in the end justifies the means?
No, apadharmathukku matranda. The ends justify the means. Not for anything, any regular idu.
Karma veeranam gatihi anyadrishi loke. The path taken by people who are oriented towards action, it's different.
Yeah.
Apatsu vishesha dharmanam upeksha na papaya bhavati. During the time of difficulty, special dharmas or
if we ignore all of the if we ignore the dharmas also, na papaya bhavati. It's not, it doesn't it is not considered as sinful at that time of apat.
Okay. Asti tasyapi prayashchitta prakaranam samanya dharmacharanena sarva sammanyata eva.
Sarvaha sammanyate eva.
Sammanyate eva. Okay. Tasyapi prayashchitta prakaranam asti. For that also there is atonement mentioned.
Even if we forget or ignore our dharma, Vishesha dharma during apat kalam, there is a prayaschittam for that also. And sarvaha, every action of this sort can be sammanyate. It can be honored by doing samanya dharma. Samanya dharmam wins over Vishesha dharma in a dilemma.
That sarvaha is respected or agreed to by the Vedas, by the dharmic texts.
Yes.
Everything is respected or substantiated by the texts.
Yes. Substantiated.
Mahodaya, is it like everyone is respected by following the Samanya Dharma and neglecting the Visheshana Dharma during Apatkala?
Neglecting எல்லாம் கிடையாது. Nobody sanctions neglecting any dharma. In case adama in case during apat kalam you do not follow the vishesha dharma, it is not sinful. Again, there is a prayashchittam for that. It doesn't mean that you will not get a sin. You will get a sin, but there is a prayashchittam for that. But samanya dharma acharanena sarvaha sammanyate. In general, you can take it that samanya dharma acharanam tu shreyaskarameva iti.
Everyone can do the Samanya Dharma acharanam. Okay.
Tadeva samanya jananikasya shreyaskaram. That is what is good for the samanya jananika. I mean,
Jana anika nanikren. It is like the army of the entire common people. The mass. Anikam is chamuhu.
Yeah. अतः अरिष्ट निरसनाय अविलंब्य फलप्रदम उपायम आश्रयेत. That is why to get rid of arishta, what you do not want to happen, right? Arishta.
Disasters. Arishta is more like calamities.
Not anishta. Okay. Yeah.
Ashubha.
Arishta nirasanay. Avilambya palapradam upayam. That method which is immediately gives result or which does not give result in a delayed fashion, that kind of method should be resorted.
Adopted. Okay. Okay. So na yuktam pkhananam sandipte vannina grihe. His approach is very different and he writes a lot about this subject. Language wise it challenges the reader in many ways.
Also the thoughts are very nice and unique.